what's going on. And we start with Mamadas clouds in Alto, New Mexico.
That is cool.
Wow, is right. Yeah, isn't that amazing? Deborah Christopherson got this shot. And when you're dealing with Mamadas clouds, you're usually dealing with a chaotic atmosphere, and that's exactly what we had today. A lot of instability out there and a lot of storms, and some of them pretty strong. And we talk about this all the time, and we had it happen today, which is we need moisture to crank up storms, obviously. But we also need a trigger, something to draw that air up in the atmosphere, and we had a couple different triggers today. Now, with high pressure over the Four Corners, you would think, oh, we're not going to get much action storm-wise. Well, we pushed in enough moisture from the southeast here that once we got the heat of the day going, we started to push that air up in the atmosphere and get that moisture going. Well, we also had a weather disturbance back into the state, too. So both of these acted as a vacuum to draw the air up and then crank up some thunderstorms, and not just your garden variety thunderstorms, some severe storms, golf ball-sized hail across east central sections, gusty winds up to 50 miles an hour, and some heavy rain as well. So it was an active day across the southeast. While most of us missed out, it looks like tomorrow we're going to get another chance at a couple of storms. But we had the flood warnings and advisories continuing across the southeast as the storms start to drop out of the state here along with this weather disturbance. Pretty well organized stuff from east central sections all the way down through the southeast. And that's indicative of a weather disturbance. We've still got it rolling out there tonight, but it is pushing its way out. 74 degrees in the metro. Winds out of the east right now, 14 miles an hour. Temps across the north, not too bad, 50s and 60s. 70s here in central sections, and then some 60s down to the south. You can see those storms just rolling their way, really entered the state, sort of backed into the state earlier in the day and then rolled on down. And so that's kept things fairly active. But now we're starting to shift our focus just a little bit. Tomorrow, we're going to have a chance at some more scattered storms out there. But really what we're starting to focus on is this next storm system, which is going to come in from the west coast. And we start with the storm reports on that right now. Saturday afternoon and evening through Monday morning is the time frame we're watching here as this storm is off the British Columbia coast. Showers to the north will be a possibility, an area that could use them. Gusty winds will be possible. And is it possible we could get some high mountain snow? It is. But look at the bust potential, 65%. Why is it so high? Well, because as we head through the next couple of days, we're going to watch the track on this thing. If you remember yesterday, we talked about the possibility that the track would go too far to the north. But now the models are starting to say, well, wait a minute, it may get a little closer. So if we end up with that northerly track, what you can expect are some gusty winds, all the moisture staying out of the state, and we miss out with largely dry and fairly warm conditions across the state. However, if we get a little more of that southerly track, which is now looking like it's at least a possibility down through the northern portion of the state, that would allow for more of a moisture draw into the western portion of New Mexico, maybe a couple showers in the valley, and yes, some high mountain snow could be a possibility. This is a good-looking trough and worth keeping a very close ey on. And by the way, it's not just this one. There are a few more behind it as well. We're getting to that time of year where the fall feel storms are headed in our direction. 79. Pagosa Springs, 81 in Durango, 78 in Alamosa. You can see the increasing chance at showers Friday all the way through the weekend. Same deal across the northwest. The chance at showers back into the forecast for Saturday into Sunday. Until we get there, some isolated storms. 84 Glenwood, 82 in TRC. You guys are going to be looking at a little better chance at showers tomorrow as some moisture starts to seep over from the southeast. 81. Roswell, 77 in Fort Sumner. Watch the morning fog. Remember, you guys got some rain, got the wet ground, cool air helps to form that fog. Up to the northeast, 70s and 80s for the most part, partly cloudy. Some spot storms will be a possibility over the next few days. Northern mountains, over the next few days, a couple of showers here and there will be a possibility. And then, yeah, could we see a dusting over places like Lobo and Wheeler Peak? Not out of the question over the weekend. 81 Cedar Crest, 82 in Edgewood, partly cloudy and isolated shower here in the metro. Temperatures in the low to mid 80s for tomorrow. A spot storm will be a possibility, and the chance at showers goes up slightly into the weekend, but temperatures start to head down.
All right.